Okay, here we go. Right, turn you down and turn you on. Planet Explorers. See how we go with this one. Are we playing? Are we thinking about it? Don't know why I've got YouTube up. Don't know what's going on there. Okay. Alright, single player. Continue. I'm about not quite all the way in. I've got about the first 3 main missions
Today
done.
is a great day to go on an adventure.
And yes, I have a follower with me. Right. I have my motorbike. See? Motorbike. Get on. Get on. Turn on the lights. Don't go reverse. Go forward. So yeah, it's got room for 1 passenger. Yay! Alright, so at the moment I have to build myself a base. I have to determine where I'm going to build the base. I never said the bike was the most stable of vehicles, but it gets it. Bit like a Yamaha, bit like a Harley. No weapons on it, so Mr. Spider gets to live. Okay, hang on. I'll just I'll just pull up here. Right. Open map. Alright, so we're at the meteorite crater. Here's where the Carter camp is. Eventually, up here's where the Martian camp is. And eventually we're going to have to build a monorail track from there to wherever I set my base. Now, because there's a lot of iron and stuff here, this would be the obvious choice. Some people go further up. Rock formation, you've actually got some stuff there. You can near the river there. Eventually I'm going to go all the way over there. I've never bothered putting the main base in the forest. Probably should, but nah. I have actually at one point put a base in the water in the river. I'm not gonna. I mean, where you put your base will depend on how long it's going to take you to set up that monorail, which is a main quest. Putting it up in near the Carter camp, that's a rookie move. Most first-time players do that. Don't do that. Between these 2 sections here is realistically your best point. You could put it up around here, but you know, which would shorten it. Putting it up here would shorten it. Mainly, you've got to look at where your mineral resources are, where your food resources are, where your water resources are. At least here, this is the main point you can get to. So, yeah. So, I as I said, I normally put it between one or the other. So, I don't want to get too far from the. Again, as I said, you've got to look at your resources. You know, you've got to look at what resources you've got available, what's close, what's not, because also animals, believe it or not, the location of the various flora and fauna. Yeah. Yes, I just did a front end wheelie. One of the weirder side of it. I never actually put a base in up the front, up this end here. So I might do that this time when I stop doing front end wheelies. I have had sub bases out here when I built the monorail. Funnily enough, that mountain we just passed, I actually had a base built there for the monorail. It was a huge... the problem was the monorail track didn't like it because it was like this massive roller coaster ride. Whee! Good thing about these vehicles, it's damn near impossible to kill yourself with. I suppose I should get out and help my friend. Yeah, I'm scoring that killer's mine. I didn't actually kill him, but, you know, I'm taking the score for it. Whee! So you got about 2/3 Earth gravity here, so your gravity is actually a little higher, which is pretty cool. Get on. Okay, here we go. I probably could have put 2 seats on this thing, but I'd want a larger motor. Probably in the next iteration I'll double up the rear seating. But I don't know, sort of could, you know, mess it up a bit. I don't know. Someone will probably say something in the comments. Maybe not. So yeah, at the moment, as you can see, well, we'll go into the quests. Main one is set up a base camp. Food growth I've actually got going. Heading out west, well, that's the next level. That's what Roll's following me for. And my side quests, turtle shells, that's a really hard one. Still, swordsman, haven't found them yet. Fighter 5 air, they're around. Eventually, this person is still soul. Okay, let's get off and shoot some spiders. Hello, spider. Now, spider, cockroach, rat, thing. Whee! 1/3 gravity is always fun. Yes, I'm not worried about collecting stuff at the moment. Just noticed my hunger levels way down in the zeros. Oh, that's easy fixed. A bit of food. A bit of food. Yeah, so most of those are scripts I've already learned. Clever. Okay, so it's telling me my comfort level is shot at the moment. My food I'm okay on. Right, so that's my health done. So yeah, I'm going to have to go and have a sleep. I'll just collect my motorbike here. Some of you have seen the photos of the motorbike. I didn't bother. One day I might put it. I did a video on the build on it. I don't know where I left it. Alright. Nope, wrong button. The H and the J buttons. Okay, so opening up my help bar, and we're going to do a scan. So, no minerals. Right. Yeah. I'm just going to fast travel. You can fast travel. Although the downside to fast traveling is you tend to miss encounters, and sometimes you actually miss little hidden things, and you might end up missing where certain items are located. So this is the rock formation, which is mission 2. That's my little iron mine. Hang on, I'll scan her again. Silver, iron, coal, petroleum. Well, zinc actually, no petroleum. So copper, iron, silver, gold, petroleum. So this was getting down to the silver. So this is the silver level. And if I open up my pickaxe and do a little pickaxing, if you look up in the top right corner there, you'll see I am picking up silver. And if I just keep digging and going, eventually I'll get to the iron and the copper and stuff, and keep working down. So that's silver there on the floor. Necessary for your batteries and stuff. Up here where this light is, that was iron. That's an iron deposit. Right there. That's a basic iron deposit there. So if we dig through that, I don't really need these minerals at the moment. I'm just showing you. So there you go. You've got your iron, your graphite. Graphite you do need later on for obviously for building, etc. I haven't learned how to use graphite in the ISO, the creation system yet, because it's not part of the base. You have to know its core component or some bullshit like that. Yeah, there's some. Someone else could explain it better than me. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a scientician. So, right. So as you can see, we've got that there, and if I do another scan, actually, it's not going to do it. But if I go over here, you can sort of see the discoloration in the hill there. And if we do another scan, we got a whole lot of surface zinc right there, and down there there's more zinc and copper. So we're not exactly doing hard for minerals. We've got most of our mineral base there, which is pretty cool. Alright, so we've got most of our mineral base there.
This looks pretty
We've got
good.
Wood, which is good. We've got it's not far from water, etc. It's relatively flat.
This looks pretty good.
So, and as I said, if I open up the map again, it's pretty much a straight line to where we're eventually going to be, and we can also run a spur out across there and another spur out across there. That's the Earth camp over here. That was the old Martian camp. There's no one there. That's the current Martian camp. You end up going further for those. You know, I don't want to give too many spoilers away for those who've never played. Oh, big fish. Yeah, he's fun. You've got petroleum there, which is in the lake, and there's big killifish. This is petrol sand. There's petroleum there in the sand. It's actually not too bad. Gold here is, there's a lot of surface gold, but there's 3 big nasty kill-a-lot things. That's all surface aluminium or aluminum if you're an American. There's trace silver and iron there. Basically, as you can see, where I've found stuff, there's a sulfur pit there. Believe it or not, sulfur necessary for weapons making, etc. Haven't explored that cave yet, but I played it before. As I said, I played this game before. The last time I looked down there, dirty great ton of coal and iron and other stuff. The problem is getting down to it. It's a big hole in the ground. Use a parachute, use your glider wings, and use your jetpack until you can dig your way in and out. And believe me, it's going to be a long dig. Alright, so, as I said, meteorite craters there, that's where your main iron and stuff is, but you can always, you do most of the mining, your people don't. Even though you can when you get a colony set in the mine. So, I think this time, yeah, we'll put our colony here. I'm just thinking I'd just put the colony here. So, what we're going to do is stop running. Okay, so B opens up your build menu. Alright, so it's not going to let me sit on those rocks. Would have been nice. Actually, turn the build menu off for a minute. Wonder. No, it's not going to let me use those rocks at all, which sucks. I wanted to set them up on the rocks, but you can't have everything. Can't have it all much as you want to. Alright, so... Okay, so that's our 40 by 40 is your dimensions.
Careful there. I'll protect you.
Okay, 40 by 40 is your maximum dimension. Right, so that's our base. Now, I could shovel the dirt off. That's one of those spider things. They're boring. Alright, so that gives us our base plate. Okay, so switch to B. Go to number 6. I just unnecessarily used a bandage. So I'm going to just dig all this dirt off this base plate now. Oh, the way I did it was left alt, and then held it down. So you can learn all that in the tutorial. So that sort of buried it under the ground, level with the ground, so and under. So yeah. Alright, so this is a 40 by 4 platform, which is not a bad point to start. Alright, I just need to determine where my edge is. I think that's it. So I'm just going to clear this platform off. Is it necessary? Aesthetically, yes. And also, yeah, you can actually stuff up placement of certain items. While I'm doing that, you down there, I need to build. Oh dear. Okay, so we'll start. Oops. Why? Power plant. Alright, so these are the all basic parts I need for the thread I can get later. Thread's not a huge... Well, 4 or 5, but there's basically 5 parts. Alright, so... dwelling bed. Oh, we can get 3. Alright, we'll get 3. Enjoy the sound of me drinking coffee. Right, so the factory replicator is going to have to be the next bit. There's some other stuff I'm going to need to get off him as well. Medical detector I don't need exactly yet. Recycle machine I don't need exactly yet. Repair machine could use, but yeah. Factory replicator. What are we out of? Steel. 200. I think I've got enough. I can't remember if the thing still works while you're I could tell you, but then I'd have to sort of kill you, and I don't really want to do that. So 40 by 40 isn't really as big as you would think. I mean, good part is one of the good things about this game. It's very much an open playing game. There are quests you have to find, you have to do. I've completed it twice, and like most people who are fans of Planet Explorers, there's a few of us waiting on Planet Explorers 2. Developers, get onto it. Come on. You know, you left us in a cliffhanger, man. That's just uncool. And yeah, that was a bit of a spoiler alert for those who haven't ended the game. She is a complete cliffhanger. They've definitely made sure you're going to want to buy number 2, which is a good idea, which is definitely good marketing. But yeah, I want to get onto it because after you've completed this a couple of times and you realise just how difficult it's not. Like if you go strictly linear, and I know, you know, I've got friends who play complete, total linear, and the problem with that is well, with some of the side quests you do need to complete to be able to complete the main quests. Don't kid yourself. You can, in theory, complete the main quest without the side quests, but you know, in theory, you can eat steak without gravy or chips without gravy. You could, but you know, that's sick, sad, and sorry, you weird antisocial people. What's wrong with you? You have gravy with your chips. Unless, of course, you're French, in which case you have mayonnaise with your fries or some weird crap like that. I don't know. It's French. Yeah. Nothing wrong with the French per se. Well, they're not Aussies. But then, how many of you can say that you are? I'm not racist. I'm just really pro my own people. Alright, yeah, so as you can see, I've actually done a multi-level potential there. And I'll admit I do love making multi-level Alright, so the first thing you need to put down is your assembly core. And the second thing you need is power. And third thing you need is storage. Alright. And the fourth thing you need, especially if you're going to have people, well, you sort of want people because they do stuff for you, is dwelling beds. Eventually I'll cover these over or move them. At the moment it's just a... Okay. Alright, so we have power, we have... I'll mount a couple of basic weapon systems. Obviously I'll put more in later, but yeah. These will do for now. Mainly because they're the only ones I've got in my inventory. I will get more weapons later, and so like Topsy, this will grow, and I need to put my own bed down. She says. So, because I'm going to need to sleep, unfortunately. I am going to need... Okay, so the bit around here, that's your border, your safe zone border, as it were. Okay. Go to build mode again. Alright. I think my weapon system's working. But don't quote me on it. So yeah, that's why you have your weapon system available. Alright, so that's going to say no, in the way cannot build. That's cool. Alright, you're asking what I'm going to do there now, are you? You'll see. Just, you know. You're being so damn nosy. Jeez, what do you think this is? Alright, ramp. They say a ramp. What's he want a ramp for? Because he can. No, down. Down, you. Okay, so it's saying I can't have a side-on ramp. You're the reason we can't have nice things, machine. Aha! Yeah, can't have a side-on ramp. Ramp you, pal. Okay. They say. So that's how you do it. Yes. Now, yes, I know they're exposed to the elements, etc. But, care factor. Alright, so I'm going to call her over. I'm going to release her.
Damn.
Hang on. Where'd she go? Come back here. Before she runs away, because otherwise she goes back to the original colony. Bang.
Time for an adventure.
Done. Where you going? Colonies. Here. Colony. Dumb bitch. Alright, so that's our colony. I've got room for 8 people. Can I build another bed frame? Not about more sponge, which means more fibre. Okay, cool. Right, so we've got room for 11 more. Okay. We'll go to the Carter camp first. Oh, for those areas you can't fast travel, you need vehicles. Boop.
Hi. Can you help me set up a few turrets around the area? We've encountered...
Alright,
Hey.
okay, so Gertie doesn't... She's a
Farewell.
Martian, so she won't go with us, unfortunately. Alright,
Oh,
okay, so
great.
that's 2.
What is it?
That's our doctor, so I'm going to have to set up a medical lab for him in a moment. Where'd Chen Boy go?
What's up?
Alright, so I'll leave the weapons here because Gertie can't go with us, which sucks a lot for her. Right, Earth Camp. So that's... So that's 4, so I've got room for 8 more. Alright, so
Hi.
Vera has to go. And Taro has
Hey.
to go. Itomi has to go.
How's it going?
You've got to work out, each one of these has skills, so when you talk to them, you do find out what their skills are.
Hello.
He's a herbologist and a gardener, so yeah, you want him. Adissa. Yeah, we want Adissa. She's our engineering person.
What's up?
Okay, now where's Nan? I need 2 more. Huh. There's a couple not here. Oh, they're in bed. Duh. Alright,
Huh?
he's a miner, so we want him. I can't remember what she does. Oh, she's military. You want to try and get the people you need first. Okay, none we're going to need. And... okay, Martian. Alright, so he'll go to the Martian camp. And I think this other one goes to the Martian camp as well. Okay, so they're not eligible for our... Alright, so we'll talk to Rainbow. I think I can send her. Okay. Oh, screw you then, you... Bite me. Okay, so that's most of the people. So yeah, as I said, I like to build modular, etc. So that's the base. That's my base as it sits at the moment. Right. Well, I'm going to go get some sleep now. Okay, so I'll save this here because most of those are going to sleep as well. They tend to sleep around about this time. We'll close that and we'll end it. So there you go. For those who've not played Planet Explorers, it is worth giving a go to it. It is a very open scene game, but yeah. Anyway, I will. Ooh, that's very. Yeah. Yeah. Catch us later.